It's been forever since we've done one of these, and I've been using some tech lately that I don't think I can live without. Okay, so I got a lot of cool stuff to put you guys onto, but before we jump into it, I gotta give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, VM. Okay, so check this out. These earbuds right here do way more things than I've ever seen a pair of earbuds do before. These are the VM Recti earbuds, and here's what makes them wild. They can record audio from any kind of meeting, phone call, or even a class lecture without needing an app. You can do this directly from the earbuds or even the case. Not only that, but they give you real-time transcriptions of conversations and even translations in 13 languages. You can see everything right in the app, and it puts everything in this clean format for you to review. One of my favorite features here though is the VM AI that can take the recordings and produce notes from them with highlights and summaries. Not to mention, it can even create to-do lists based on the conversation so that you don't forget to do anything. And you gotta remember, these are also a pair of regular wireless earbuds, so you can do all the normal things you would, like listen to music, talk on the phone, and it has built-in active noise canceling and up to 9 hours of battery life on a single charge, which is actually really impressive. I used to carry around completely separate devices to do these kind of things, and it's really sick to see it all rolled into one pair of earbuds. If you guys want to check it out, be sure to hit the links down below in the description. These are actually really sick. But all right, now let me show you guys the stuff I've been loving. First up is one that I think changed everything for me, and that's this chair right here. This is the Liber Novo Omni. Now, I recently did a video about this, and you guys, this thing right here is easily the most comfortable chair, office chair, gaming chair that I've ever used. This thing's got these super soft plush cushions at the headrest, for the back, and of course the actual seat. And guys, this is an ergonomic chair, so it's meant to help you sit in the right position when you're at your desk. But I've used a lot of ergonomic chairs and none of them feel like this. This thing feels heavenly. One thing that's dope about this is it has a built-in motor, because this thing has this lumbar support that feels so nice. It hugs your entire back. You can actually use these buttons over here to control the lumbar support because it's motorized. But what's nice is as you recline, it keeps that same support throughout the entire recline. And this thing can go really far back. But you can see right now, my chest is still up. I have neck support. And as I go up, you can see how it changes and everything. It just adapts with you. And guys, I'm telling you, this thing is mind-blowing. You can also get this footrest over here. And this is nice because when you're sitting at the computer, you just want your legs raised. This is great for that. But when you want to just relax, you can just throw your legs over here, lean all the way back, and you've got this really comfortable layout. But what's even better is this button right here is what they call the Omni Stretch Massage feature. And then when you press that motor in the back, it basically does this Pilates-like stretch on your lower back. So it helps you breathe and relax, like 5 minutes worth of this kind of stretch and massage. My gosh, you guys. The only thing I will say that I've kind of noticed as I spent more and more time with it is that cushion, it does collect a good bit of heat. So if you sit in this for a long time, you might start to feel a little hot, but I would take that over those flat chairs any day of the week. Now there's a Kickstarter campaign that I'll have linked down below with really, really fantastic pricing for these if you can get the early bird special. If not, if you're into that high-end ergonomic chair, this is still going to be amazing. But if you can get it at 40% off, honestly, to me, it's a no-brainer. Only thing is, it's a Kickstarter, and we all know how we feel about Kickstarters. All right, so next though, it's summertime, right? We've been traveling a ton with the kids. So you know me, I'm a content creator, I'm a dad, I gotta capture that footage. So over here, we got some of the things that I've been bringing along with me. And let me tell you guys, running around with little kids, trying to get the perfect shot with them. I got some really great shots I'll show you guys with this. But with this guy right here, this is a 360 camera, so you can basically record footage with everything that this thing sees, and it can see all around it. So instead of having to frame and capture the best shot, I just used the invisible selfie stick that it comes with. And with this, I can just have it extended and it captures everything. And what's cool is that you can't even see the selfie stick in the footage, but I've been able to get some really awesome stuff with this. Even going in the water with it, I kind of messed it up by doing that. Not because it can't be in water, it can absolutely be in water, but the X5 has the ability to change the lenses in case something ever goes wrong. Maybe you get a crazy scratch or you break it, which is really hard to do. You can replace the lens, and when I replaced the lens last time, I didn't screw it in properly all the way. So some water seeped into it. It's better now and completely functional, but I can see in my footage that there's some water damage somewhere in there. So learn from my mistakes. If you ever replace it, screw it all the way in.
I got you, homie.
But yeah, as a parent though, this thing is amazing for like family vacations, just getting the kids running around, doing activities. I honestly was not expecting this to become like a must-have on me at like all times. And actually now it is.
Sometimes I'm looking for this in the studio, I'm like,
I got it, sorry. I'm taking this everywhere. You can use the X4 though. Who wants to layer some greatest? You spoiled.
They have to know we jump out of the plane with this. We have a video.
Yeah, you might want to check it out. We did a lot for this thing. Now, this over here, this is another one. So, like I said, family vacations and everything, right? So with this, these are the Ray-Ban Metas. Now, if you're not familiar, these are a pair of smart glasses. They have a little camera built in right here. So this I like because it does a few things. It has the camera. It also has audio, so you can talk on the phone, listen to music right from these. And it's also a pair of glasses, so you can put prescriptions if you need to. These in particular are transition lenses. No prescription for me, but they go from this to sunglasses in the sunlight. So great for taking on vacation. But what's nice is just the ability to capture like my kids while they're doing stuff, and I can still be involved in the activity with them. So just that hands-free recording is really, really nice. But one thing on my trips that I've been using more than I expected is the AI built into them. I don't really use Meta AI on its own, but this thing does have Meta AI, and I've had questions while doing things with the kids or just out and about and not having my phone, and it was able to just answer it for me. So I can say something like, hey Meta, how soon do I need to reapply suntan lotion after I've applied it?
Reapply suntan lotion every 2 hours or immediately after swimming or sweating.
So if I'm on a trip and I don't have my phone, I can ask it that question, and it just told me I have to reapply in 2 hours or after swimming or sweating. Hey Meta, what am I looking at? And you can do all kinds of stuff with it, like have it translate text that's in front of you. They're really cool. I have a bigger appreciation for them. They're not new or anything. It's been like a while since this version came out. But man, the added functionality of like the Meta AI and just what it's meant to do, they got something with this. I'm all for it. I think I've talked about this one on the channel before, but I've been using this camera to get all kinds of family shots. This thing is absolutely amazing. I just wanted something, you know, compact and different from my smartphone to get nice family photos. And this thing has been absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna talk about this too much. This is like a wide angle lens adapter for it. But this trio right here, this is basically my content capture setup for my vacations, trips with the family. They've been pretty solid for me for the summer so far, and I love them. Now I gotta show you something else that I take everywhere. So right here in my backpack, I've added quite a few things. But one I gotta show you guys is this portable charger.
You're joking. Not another one?
Now hear me out. It's not just your everyday portable charger. This is the GOAT. This is hands down the best portable charger I have ever used. This thing has 25,000 milliamp hours of battery capacity, which is massive. You can charge your laptop if you need to. It's 165 watts of charging, but this thing has just been awesome because look at the form factor. It's a massive capacity and it's not a giant portable charger. It's bigger than probably what some people walk around with, but it's got a huge capacity and these two things right here. One retractable cable that expands just like this, oh my God. Walking around without a cable for your portable charger and it just folds right in, it's magnetized so it stays right in position. And not even just one, this handle right here is a second cable. So you can charge 2 USB-C devices without having to walk around with anything extra. Not only is it convenient to have this here, but it's also just convenient to walk around with. Not to mention you also get a regular USB-C port as well as a USB-A port. And it has a screen. So you can see just how much juice you've got left, how fast you're charging devices, all the nerdy stuff you might wanna know. Guys, I've talked about a lot of portable chargers over the years, and this is easily the best one. I bought like 4 of these. It's the best ever. The GOAT. Now next up is one of the coolest things I've gotten my hands on recently, and that's this guy over here. This is the Alienware 16 Area 51. Alienware actually came out with a bunch of dope products recently. We're gonna be talking about that in another video, but this right here is mind-blowing. So check it out, this is one of Alienware's newest gaming laptops, right? But it's got so many cool things going for it. Now, this is the 16-inch version. There's also an 18-inch version. I'll throw up specs of the one that I have on the screen for you guys to check out. But beyond the specs, this thing looks amazing. So check it out. You can already see, they got me with the color. This got this like, I forget what they call it exactly, but for me, it's like a really dark teal. Somebody else might call it like an emerald finish. In the back, we've got a bunch of ports. We've got 3 USB-A ports, a pair of Thunderbolt ports, HDMI, you got your power over here, and on the side you also have your SD card slot and a headphone jack. So the look is dope, right? But it's got a bunch of other cool things too. So once you open this thing up, first thing you might notice is the trackpad. So the trackpad lights up. I've personally never seen that before. I think this is pretty dope. I think it kind of blew my mind. We got it on camera when we first saw it because I had no idea some of the features on this. But beyond that, you also have this pretty cool lighting in the back as well. So where that hub is, you still have this ambient light that glows in the back. So it's not like this over the top RGB. It's actually really subtle. I think it looks really good. But beyond that, you also have these right here. This is like a window into like the thermal area. So you've got your fans over here, and you might notice even the fans have RGB lights on them. So when you turn this thing around, you can see the fans are all lit up. This is just a really interesting design. So from a design perspective, I think this is one of Alienware's coolest laptops, and they make a lot of cool looking laptops. But here's what I like the most. Do you hear that? These clicky keys feel fantastic. Now, of course, this thing has all the power it needs to game. The screen is really fast with a 240 hertz refresh rate. You've got an RTX 5080 in mine, and it can go up to 5090. So this thing is meant to be an absolute beast, but just using it, like, it feels so nice. So that's why I've been loving this thing. Just the typing experience, just the light up trackpad, everything about it feels fun, except for carrying it around. This thing is not a small laptop. This is one of those laptops you put in a big backpack. You need like something to support it because it is not only just wide, but it's also heavy. But I love everything about it. I'm one of those people who I'll bring a gigantic device around with me to get the functionality I want. This thing's really cool. I'll throw a little honorable mention in there. The Lenovo Legion Pro 7i, that right there is a nice gaming laptop. Like, we love using that thing.
It's fast.
It's so good. All right, so last but not least is this beautiful monitor that we've had here for a little while now. This is the Asus ROG Swift OLED, and this one right here is their XG27 UCDM. Insane name aside, this thing is a beautiful 4K QD OLED display, and my goodness, you guys, this thing looks so clean. We actually unboxed this in a massive tech unboxing, and when we powered it up, everybody was kind of like, now, like I said, we've had this for a little bit, but when it dropped, it was the world's first 4K 27-inch 4th generation QD OLED 240 hertz display. And I'm telling you guys, this is a really nice display, whether it's like watching content or gaming on it. It just looks so good. But what I also like about this monitor is just like the entire design. So in the back, you've got like this cool RGB look. Everything is pretty much housed right here. So the panel itself feels pretty flat. And even the stand that it's on, it's like a very clean look. What I like is that they include a 1/4 inch thread up here because, you know, streaming and all that. So if you want to mount your camera up here, you can, or a light. I think adding this is just like really with the times. Not something I expect from the monitor stand, but it is really nice to have it here. And you just get all the functionality you would expect out of this. It goes up, down, you can tilt up, down, and then you can rotate as well. And it even has this little indent over here. So if you want to throw in your phone or something, you can do that so you know what's going on with your phone as your game. That too. Look, Gene, you're right. You can watch your chat as you game. See, Gene got that streamer mentality. But yeah, this display is probably one of the best under $1,000 displays. That's an OLED 4K fast. This thing is awesome. And I just really like it. It's not like an ultra wide, it's just like your standard 4K display, but it is just so beautiful and it checks all the boxes. So that about wraps it up, you guys. If you guys want to check out anything that I've talked about, I'll have them all linked down below. And you guys let me know. If you're an OG on the channel, you probably know we used to do this every month. Should we get back to that? Let me know with a comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.